Hey everyone, Tony Hofaker here from Coldwell Banker. So, what do you think? Is the market softening? This is a question that a lot of us as real estate brokers are struggling with right now. The data would say no. Overall inventory is up a little bit from 2 to 2.5 months. Average price for the county is around 377. Average days on market is up from 30 days on market in June to about 41 in July. So it's sitting a little bit longer. But in general, the data would say things are going great. But the feeling of the brokers I talk to, and myself included, is that the market is changing. It's softening maybe a little bit, and we're starting to see homes sit on the market a little bit longer. In fact, there's a broker here in my office who was kind of grumbling a little bit that he listed a home and it's been 3 weeks and it still hasn't been shown. And he hasn't had that in several years. So it's hard to say exactly what's going on. June, July are typically peak months for real estate, and August usually does slow down. So it could just be, the summer blues, last minute vacations, back to school mindset, that type of thing. Every year it's a little bit. And, but it almost feels like maybe this might be a little bit more. Maybe prices finally reached a point where it gets a little bit tougher to sell, but it's really hard to say. All I can say is, historically, things are still moving at a rapid pace if you look at the historical, typical, normal market. But it's definitely not the same market as it was this spring. So all I can say is we'll pay attention, and if I begin to think that it might be a trend, I'll keep you posted on it. But it's definitely something we're keeping our eyes on out here. I wanted to mention a couple other things while I have you here. First of all, regarding the Hearst water issue, the auditor, from what I'm hearing, is considering devaluing all land that does not have water rights by as much as 90% for the coming tax year. That might be good news if you own that land, but the bad news is they're estimating a $200 million tax shortfall, property tax shortfall. And so guess what? That money has to be made up somewhere. And you guessed it. It goes to you and my property taxes if you own a home in Whatcom County. So expect your property taxes to go up if all of this that I'm hearing is true. That difference is going to have to be made up somewhere. So if you're not paying attention to the Hearst water issue, I suggest you get on board. State owns the water when it's in the air, and it belongs to the Native Americans as soon as it hits the ground, and the rest of us are out of luck. Not sure how it's all going to shake out, but once again, we're watching it closely, and I'll keep you posted on any major updates, but feel free to give me a call if you want to chat about it if it affects you at all. And finally, interest rates still holding strong, about 4 1/8. So, all right, guys, I'll see you around.